Yo, what's going on, you guys? Today we got hit with a brand new OTA, and I got a brand new token destroy deck to maximize the new update to Bucky Barnes. Who knows? Maybe we might have the new destroyer in here as well, but let's go ahead and jump right into what happened with just these destroy cards in the OTA. I'll do a thorough breakdown at the end of the video. All right, so one of our old school favorite Series 1 token destroy cards did get a buff. Bucky went from a 2-1 whenever he gets destroyed to a 2-6 to a 2-7. So the Winter Soldier now has 1 extra power. We'll see how impactful this is on the meta. But it's a pretty good change. We'll see if we can play some Token Destroy right now. This is immediately where my head went to, was just some Token Destroy things. But let me also show you guys what else happened with Destroyer. Destroyer also got buffed, going from a 6-14 to a 6-16. Of course, the Destroyer now only destroys cards on other lanes, does not destroy any cards also on the Destroyer lane. So that's something to keep in mind. It is like a targeted destroy to the other adjacent locations, or the ones that are just different than this. So we're playing some Nimrod with this little situation as well to get some Bucky value, to get some Destroyer value. But let's go ahead and jump right into the deck. All right, so here is the deck on screen. We're playing some Token Destroy. I decided against using Destroyer in this list because I felt like it would be a little just interesting on the curve. So instead, we're doing like the Null Mockingbird Death package in that sense. And we do have Shanna, the She-Devil, in here as well to enable us to get some extra tokens for Mockingbird. But this is going to be the general list. There's going to be so many different iterations of Token Destroy you can run. But this is the one that I had the most fun with, or like looked like the best. We're going to jump into some gameplay, of course, a little bit later. But right now, let me break down why we have each card in this list individually. All right, so starting off, we have the Hood. The Hood gives you a Demon, which is the Demon is a token card, which would give you a discount for your Mockingbird. It's another 1-cost card that can get destroyed by your Killmonger. This also is good destroy for Carnage. Yes, it is -3 power onto your Null, but you're destroying so many other cards in this list to kind of offset what the Hood does to your Null. Of course, we also have Nico, another great 1-drop that can be destroyed by Killmonger. It's also a tech card that can turn cards into demons, which affects our Mockingbird, gives cards extra power, which can be incredible. Can also destroy cards to add more cards to your hand for some death and some null value as well, to make sure you can offset your curve. Change locations, give Nico extra power, so when Nico gets destroyed, that's more power for your null as well. So it's just a really good flex card in this list. If you don't want to run Nico, you could potentially run like a Nova or like a different 1-drop to kind of give you some extra value in that sense. I like Nico the most here, though. And then we do have the Squirrel Girl. So Squirrel Girl adds 3 other squirrels, or adds 3 cards to the game in 1 turn, because you get 2 other cards, 2 other squirrels in other locations, which are tokens, which also discounts your Mockingbird. And this is also really good for your Killmonger to destroy 3 1-drops. X23, another incredible 1-drop that's just great in destroy. You destroy X23, you get extra energy. It's a good extra destroy card as well because it regenerates on another location. It's just absolutely incredible. Just a staple in destroy. I think it really helps elevate this list a little bit too if you're not able to really hit the curve the way you want to. And then, of course, we have the Bucky Barnes. You're destroying Bucky. When you destroy Bucky, and he becomes the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier is a token, so that does also discount your Mockingbird. And then you have Carnage. Carnage is you're destroying other cards in this lane to be able to get extra 2 power onto Carnage. Killmonger destroys 1-drops, so you get the extra value there. Venom absorbs the power after you eat a card, so he gets the 3 plus the other power in the lane, which is really good. Kind of more of like a later game interaction with this list right here to kind of just go with the Killmonger Carnage kind of thing. And then Shanna. Shanna gives you a bunch of 1-drops on the board, which is great for Killmonger, which is great for Carnage, which is also great for your Mockingbird, so you have more tokens on the board, so Mockingbird's cheaper. That's what we're using Shanna in this list, is just another destroy enabler. We have Null, because you're destroying so many 1-drops. Null's going to get the extra power as well, so you'll be able to play that later on in the game. And then, of course, you have Mockingbird for all the tokens, whether it's from Shanna, whether it's from Nico turning a card into a demon, whether it's the demon from the Hood, whether it's the squirrels, whether it's Bucky, a bunch of different ways to interact with Mockingbird to allow you to do that. And then you have Death. You're destroying a bunch of cards, so Death normally is going to be free at the end of the game. If you don't have Mockingbird, maybe you want to do like a Lady Deathstrike to kind of enable you to just destroy more cards and have extra power on the board. But that's what we got going on for this list over here. We're going to jump right into some gameplay, and then I will break down the OTA at the very end of the video. All right, so we have a pretty good, actually, starting hand here. We are starting with the Hood, and any card destroyed on Nidavellir does account towards the null power. So you get to keep that in mind. Quicksilver, so we are going to be facing some good old Wiccan things. Some good old Wiccan things. Dream Dimension. I'm going to go Bucky. Valentina. MC Valentina is really good, though. I do really like it. And then I'm going to go Shanna. And we do have the Killmonger. With a Rocket Raccoon, Echo. If I go Demon, Killmonger, and then I'm going to go Venom on the left. This is really good. Is this a snap? This might be a snap, actually. They can do Wiccan things, but I like what we're messing with. So many cards getting destroyed here. I'm not going to get the Mockingbird value I want, but I will get null value here. But I will get null value here. They Red Hulk. I have X-23, Venom, and then I will play Nico middle. Actually, no. I'm going to play Nico before I play Venom, because then Bucky can't get Shang-Chi'd. Because if not, Bucky still can get Shang-Chi'd here, and this is really bad. And then I get this. There is no Wiccan just yet, unless they just got Wiccan. I get my Bucky there. X-23 goes to the right as well. We got a good location change. Mindscape? Oh my gosh, wait. Now they get my null? Now they get my null? Oh, this is... I mean, we do get a free death, but this is bad now. I go... Death, U.S. Agent, Malekith could either be Squirrels or Carnage, so we're not doing that. If I go Pim, I go Malekith, this. That's our best line. Actually, it's not bad. I like this, though. There's the null. Big null. Demon. U.S. Agent. Luke Cage. Hazmat. Okay, we still win. Gosh, I was clenching, though. I won't lie. But we got it. But we got it. See, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. One of the worst locations we could have gotten from Mindscape, or from that, to turn that into Mindscape. Daily Premium Mystery Variant, which, by the way, let me know down below what you guys got from your PMV. We are going to keep this in the video. Hopefully we get a banger, right? We get a rare Ant-Man? Not a banger. Hopefully you guys get better luck. All right. Into our next game against the homie Unhelpful Yoda. Let's see what Yoda is messing around with today. We do get Nico. Nico draw 2 would be cool. No Nico draw 2. Let's see. We do have Zabusi Barnes. Do have Zabusi playing some Thanos things. Okay, all right. Some Thanos shenanigans. Oh, yeah. Bucky value. Love me some Bucky value. Aged Venom. That means he's got to be running Luke Cage in here, right? Gotta be some Luke Cage things. If I go Nico X23. Seems pretty good. Nico X23. I do have the Killmonger and Shanna. I want to draw more cards. I can set up Killmonger with Shanna things, which could be cool. Just depends on where X23 goes. X23 goes middle, and I have a destroy card. This could be a snap condition, potentially. Nico Soulstone. We do have Killmonger to offset that. Into Time Stone. So Null is going to have some crazy value here. X23 goes middle as well. We get... Oh, wow. If I go Demon Shanna... I think it's just still the play. They go Marvel Boy, Soulstone. I go Demon. Shanna. Gives me a Mantis Martyr. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is about to be crazy. Oh, and I get the Maria Hill. That's actually not what we want there. If I go Killmonger, Demon, I'm hitting 1, 2. Well, actually, no. Hold on. If I go Killmonger, right, Demon, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards getting hit here. I played Demon last. Yeah, that. I mean, we probably could have snapped into that. But holy moly, our value is going to be crazy. All right, we have another pretty good starting here. I mean, we have Squirrel Girl as well as Mockingbird in hand to kind of give some power out everywhere. So I like this. Mockingbird value. Castle Black is actually incredible for us as well. The draw spell, I snap into this. We draw, we get extra energy. Anyways, Mockingbird Carnage value. It is just kind of an auto snap there because of what this is about to enable here for us. Even if we didn't have Castle Black, this was just going to be incredible. And we're making them pay at least 2 to see what we are messing around with as well. Oh, and we stay there. That is huge for us. We get the draws. Mojo. Wow. Yeah, this is actually incredible. I'm going to go... Yeah. Oh, we just have everything. We just have everything there and a great starting hand. Alrighty, into our next game over here. We do have Squirrels to start again, which is really good. Project Pegasus as well. I'm just going to throw Squirrels out. I don't really want to do this just yet. We are facing Thanos, which is another reason why we're not playing out our Killmonger just yet, because we can do a later Killmonger to go really well. Fastos turn 1 is kind of crazy. Jeff and then Soulstone. Okay. So they got a really good start for themselves. We do have Priority. We do have Elysium, which would really stink if they have a Mobius. Surely they don't draw Mobius here. This is pretty sick.
Opponent snapped.
This is good. They don't. Oh, they don't Mobius me. Okay.
Rest in peace.
X23. I have Null. I go this and that. I get death value. I don't play my Killmonger just yet. Not just yet. But this is really good. We could, if we snap back. I get to play Death this next turn. Can play Death, Killmonger, and Venom. Or Death and Venom. Or Death and Killmonger, whichever or. This is really good for us. We lose to a Mobius thing here.
Impressive.
X23 goes right, which is not preferred. They Copycat, Psylocke. Copycat is Mockingbird. And Cersei, which is Gwenpool. Oh boy. Bishop, Thor. Okay, so I can win middle. Just put Null, which is cool. I'm going to go... I draw my Shanna next because of the way this works. If I go... If I snap this, right? If I snap back... I can play Venom and Null on this next turn. I go this, there, this. Then I kill everything. And then I'll be able to play Venom and Null next turn. They blob.
The throne.
And then I go... Null... If I go Null, this and that. That is only 19 power middle. I do know Gwenpool things are about to happen. Null does get 13 plus 3 is 16. We could win that with Null. If I just play Null middle, do this and that, we should be good as well. A Mockingbird, Nico, Power Stone. And I Null, Demon, Venom, and we win. And there we go.
Victory.
There we go. That's a huge Mockingbird, though. Mockingbird hit by Gwenpool twice and Fastos twice. So, unfortunately, we did play the Hood on that left lane to be able to make sure we can win those two, and we just didn't care about the blob lane. If they played Nico left, I think, do they win? Nico left, they would have been at 29. We're up by 17. Middle, we're down by, so it's 16. Yeah, we lose, actually, if they play it the other way. But he did not play it that way. All right, we have a really good starting hand here with the Squirtle Girl. We have the Shanna. We have Hotel Inferno, which is also good for null things. We have Carnage. This is a pretty good start. Nova. They lose Forge. If I can get Killmonger early, we might snap this, actually. Venom's pretty good. I'm going to save this. We're going to do Shanna. Shanna middle, probably. Yeah, Shanna middle, and then I have X-23 and Carnage. Howard. Wow. Actually, huge value there. Huge value there. Gwenpool. I'm drawing Killmonger.
Oh, snap.
I'm getting Mockingbird.
I want the throne.
Mockingbird next here now. They Absorbing Man. I'm gonna go Mockingbird Venom. And then we profit. They play Sarah here, probably. If I were to guess, it's Sarah. Yeah. I need Death to win. If I don't draw Death, we lose. We draw Bucky. So Sarah got hit once with the Absorbing Man. I'm going to go Bucky right, Null left. Or let me go Bucky middle, Null left. If they snap back, we're dead. I don't like what we're messing with here. They can play every card out right now. If they just play Shaw, if they play Brood, Surfer. If Brood got hit by one of these, this goes to 12 plus 6. It's 18, but the odds are Brood did get hit at least once. They don't have Forge. This needed to be death. We lose because we top deck, so we got to retreat, actually. We have to respect it. We have to respect it. All right, into our all right, into our next game over here. We have X-23. We have Killmonger. We have Death. We have a bunch of solid options here. We do have Zabusti Barnes. We play X-23 left. We have Bucky. I can play Bucky there too. Strange Academy gets interesting. I go Bucky. I also have Venom. We could do Venom instead of Killmonger here. What am I getting hit with? Armor, Mind Stone. So good old Thanos things. So we are going to be saving our Killmonger. We are going to be saving the Killmonger. Venom eats all of those cards.
Impressive.
X-23 goes there. Big Venom. Hope Summers. I go Mockingbird. Into Hood Nico, probably. things. Time Stone. Wow. Reality Stone. Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
Victory.
That's crazy. But that's what you get when you play all your cards, right? You play all your cards the right way. Okay, so Nico getting destroyed here, I don't really care about. We do have Thanos, a Nico draw 2. No snap on the Nico draw 2, by the way, which is actually kind of crazy. And they get the extra energy as well. I float here. Rogue. I actually really love that Rogue got destroyed there. That's way better for my null. Like way better. But we'll hold. We go Shanna here. They probably play like Cole Obsidian on Castle Black, so it'll be really tough to get into there. Unless I get something crazy. Kingpin, Demon.
Impressive.
This is really good. I go Hood, Carnage, and then I add another demon here. And I get one more demon. Larval. Wow. Playing ongoing Thanos things. Ongoing Thanos. If I do this, get a free death. I get a free death and I get null. So I get to play both out. I lose if I get like a hit with a Mobius here. Them having extra energy is pretty tough, but I don't hate this. They play out all their stones here? Actually, hold up. Soulstone, Dazzler, Space Stone, and Reality Stone. So I can play Death Middle, and I could play Null right or left. If they play Onslaught here on the right, this is good. But like I think this is it. They didn't use Time Stone at all, so they can't play Thanos out. Mockingbird costs 1, 2. Mockingbirds cost 3. They Chi Shadow King. Woes us.
Victory.
I mean, I just play Null. I play Death right and Null middle, we win. But let's go. Let's go. All right, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Real quick, we will break down what all just happened with the OTA as well. Since it is the very end of the video, I'll go a little speed run. So Silver Sable went from a 1-1 to a 1-0. Still has the same ability, getting +2 power, as it steals 2 power from the next card your opponent draws. Then Bucky, of course, like we were saying earlier, the Winter Soldier went to a 2-7 from a 2-6. Shadow King went from a 2-3 to a 2-2 because they buffed him pretty much for no reason with his last OTA. And Agent Venom went from a 2-4 +4 to all the cards that are in your deck to a 2-5 set all the cards to 3 power in your deck. This card's still going to be good. Yes, it's not going to be the 4 power you were looking for originally, but this 3 power and this being a 2-5 with its downside being set your cards to 3 power is actually still insane. Black Widow went to an activate, so you add a Widow's Bite to your opponent's hand. It's going to be an activate to add the Widow's Kiss to stop your opponents from being able to draw cards, which is very interesting tech. I mean, it's pretty much because of the Phoenix Force interaction, I bet, is what people were annoyed by that, so they didn't want that to be a factor. So it's really interesting to see how that's going to work. Surtur went from a 3-5 to a 3-4, rightfully so. This card was definitely very overtuned. And then we have Jessica Jones going to +5 if you don't play a card here in this next turn. She goes to a 4-10, so you have more 10 power cards, I guess, to help with some Scar value, since Scar got hit in the OTA, and it helps some of these early pool players too. You know, Heimdall went to a 6-10 from a 6-9, so Heimdall gets an extra point of power for all these move decks. Scar lost 1 power from a 6-11 to a 6-10, so you can have a better counter, I believe, for these Surtur matchups, helping out with, I guess, more US agent value. Stonks just went up there. Thanos, now, at the start of the game, you draw Thanos and shuffle 6 Infinity Stones in your deck. So no longer is it Thanos just starts in your deck and you lose a draw. You draw Thanos and get another draw just like Agatha. So it works at the same way. You draw Agatha and then you draw more cards. So Thanos got a big buff to make him actually better instead of it just being like a dead draw at the very beginning of the game. And then, of course, Destroyer went from a 6-14 to a 6-16. As well as Valentina got better too. Valentina, now your random 6-cost card has -2 power instead of -3 power. So that's a pretty good buff for her. And then the last change is going to be Crystal. Crystal went from a 3-3 to a 3-4. This card still isn't like the most usable, but it's okay. But that's going to be overall changes. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you guys stuck around the very end, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Until the next time, you guys have a great one. God bless. Be on the lookout for buyer bust this weekend, and Tucker out.